everyone. It's good to be back here again. Welcome to Spot on Pundits. My name is Titilo Yolumiwa Olajidu Bolaji. Today I'm gonna take it easy. I'm gonna talk slow, like I'm watching my heart. But yes, we have so many things today. But before we start, I have with me today the juggernauts of FA Punditry or whatever you want to call it. To my left hand side, I have Barker, an Arsenal fan, true and true. To my right hand side, I have somebody from Kopama FC. Chelsea FC. So, without much further ado, we'll just go right into the session today. So, basically, what we're going to do today is we're going to have a quick recap of what happened in game week 6, I believe, if I'm correct. We're going to talk about a little bit dark hearts and gamesmanship. And then I'll bring my favorite segment back onto the show where you either bring in a player from another team or you kick a player out of your team. So, ladies and gentlemen, see, I looked at you like I've forgotten Bobrisky is not here, but it's
Bobrisky a very dark man.
It's okay. Yeah. So, we also deserve an apology. So send us an apology. Our lawyers are waiting as well. Anyways, back to the order of today. Hey guys, how excited were you about this game week? How excited were you?
For me, I think nothing much is just like routine results. There are no surprises.
Because you're an Arsenal fan. Arsenal will win.
Okay, actually, the surprise was like the way we considered 2 goals.
Especially the stunner, the second one, right?
So, but I think the rest of the games were like straightforward. Like no surprises there.
What about
There's
you?
no result that really captured my eye.
I think I will just re-echo what Baka said.
No surprise.
They were not too much of surprise. Probably the one I would say a surprise was the Man City game. Yeah, because I thought that they could just get it done, but it seems like I said previously,
Newcastle get it done or Man City get it done.
like Man City will get it done, right? But as usual, they will just walk in the. But I think they are beginning to see some resistance, and I think it's a really, really, really good thing to see.
All right. So, but before we go any further or any deeper, get your mind out of the gutters. Any deeper, right? I want to say, like I said at the very first episode this season, I told you guys that I don't see it being the 2-horse race, the 3-horse race. I told you it would be very, very much open, right? And I know I've also said it over and over again that the table only starts shaping up after 10 games.
Right.
But currently, you can see people going toe-to-toe, neck and neck. Liverpool, slot ball, topping the league. Arsenal, who is second? Arsenal, Man City second. Man City second, Arsenal third, Chelsea fourth. There's Aston Villa in the mix, right? Yeah. So, are you getting excited? Doesn't he to me? There's a kind of buzz. When I go check, I keep checking the table over and over again, and I'm checking the goals difference, and I'm checking the head-to-head, and I'm like,
they're just so
15, 14,
like
that. So it's really, really, really exciting for me. But the game I would really, really want to talk about is Spursy and Manchester United. Did you watch the game?
I watched the first half until the red card, I think. So that's what I was saying. Like just now, we're saying it's not really a surprise result or any hype opener. Like you knew, like the two teams. I actually slightly favor United to win because they were at home, and Spurs are Spurs. But then they had a bad start. Then with the red card, then to be hard to.
How did they have a bad start too?
That's a very stupid goal to concede so early.
How is it a bad start?
Just start the game and your fullbacks are sleeping.
They say them know they cheat for photo now. As you post now, you go show.
But for me, again, I think that game also was clouded with lots of controversies by the ref because the red card is a contestable red card. Was it really an offense that you should just give a straight red card? or is it something that you could have just given a yellow? Because for me, I think what would define this season will be decisions of the referees. And I think it would hurt a lot of teams a lot if it is not taken into consideration or if it's not being checkmated.
Checkmated.
Yeah.
Well, what about you? Do you feel the red card was contestable, controversial?
Yeah, when I first saw it, I didn't think it was red. Like, it looks like he slipped or something like that.
But when you saw it again?
But letter of the law, what they say, the studs were there, right? So
yeah.
So it looks harsh. It looks harsh, but like we already knew, like these officials are not consistent with their officiating. So I think it's just one of those things you just have to take. Every weekend we see one of those.
Absolutely.
But in your own opinion, did the red card contribute to the final scores of the game?
I think at the point where
they're not already 2-0 down already.
No, it was 1-0.
It was 1-0.
But it looks like it's gonna be like a narrow sports win. Maybe the red card just added
I think the red card actually compounded, the woes on Manchester United, and what can you do?
Yeah, see, I hate to do this, but I'm gonna ask you guys one more time. Do you still think Bruno has it?
Yeah, I think he has it.
I think he should still be given a chance.
That's not my question.
It's just a dip in form.
For how long?
Well, if you really look at what when he first came into Manchester United, I think the whole squad was heavily reliant on him to actually make the play happen. But after a few seasons, we've started to see that most of these players also, they're not at that level with him as well. And maybe peradventure, his levels has also dropped as well. And also maybe it could be bad coaching, because I don't see what Ten Hag is really doing at Manchester United. Because since you came, there's been no identity for the team. The team is still playing like like one leg in, one leg out, and there is no consistency in results, no consistency in their style of playing.
Gamesmanship.
So it could be due to maybe bad coaching and also maybe pure dip in form of a player. But for me, I still feel like Fernandes is still a good player.
No, I never said he's not a good player. I will never say Bruno Fernandes is not a good player. No.
Okay.
Right now, Bruno Fernandes is just a normal squad player. It doesn't make anything happen. He's just there. He just does his job.
Well, like I said, I think it would be down to the coach as well. Because if anything goes wrong, the first thing that fans will look at, teams will look at, is the manager.
Do you know why I asked this question? Because it's Bruno Fernandes, everybody is giving excuses. Rashford, is it done or not?
Rashford for me
becomes a different conversation.
Rashford for me is done because
it becomes a different conversation.
Because we all knew like Rashford is kind of overrated a bit. So it depends. If you really rate him, then maybe you feel something's gone. But I honestly felt that Rashford wasn't there. He had only one good season, right?
Because I really rated Bruno.
I still rate Bruno.
I told you when I stopped rating Bruno. It's been 2 years now.
No, I still feel like he can.
One pass in 10 games makes everybody shout. The next 9 games, nothing.
Well, for me, I think the real problem I have with Enzo was about because since he is also the captain of the team, his antics on the field used to be very questionable. All this too much of falling, too much of going to the referee, too much of, he was not organized. Bruno.
Yeah, but this season he's not doing that.
Yeah, of course. I think maybe he has taken some feedbacks as well. Yeah. So he's not doing that.
So okay. Before we wrap this session, if you're gonna rate Bruno this season, rate him out of 10.
Out of 10, I think I'll rate him 3.
And you said he's still got it. You?
And that means he rates him well. If you, I also think 3.
3 over 10.
Yeah.
Okay. My case is done. Moving on. For me,
but like Man, you have missed the most big chances.
Yeah.
So maybe the people who's creating chances for
do you want me to show you the stats of people who've created the most big chances?
No, they missed the most big chances.
Do you want us to show them the stats of people players in the Premier League this season who has created the most big chances. And Saku Bruno Fernandes will find him there.
Well,
that's my hope.
Maybe we need to.
No, I'm just saying, like, maybe his creativity is not shown because of he doesn't have anyone.
What happened to Mesut Ozil and Lacazette?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So for me, I just genuinely want to see the Bruno that came, that joined.
Right. Yeah,
First
me
2
too.
years.
Me too.
The one with the flair, with the technicalities. The one that's the one I want to see. So moving on. So let's go back to our quick recap. We've spoken a lot about Manchester United. They have a way of coming up in my discussion, which is not fair. So, what was your best game of the game week, guys?
Well,
I don't tell
you. I'm going to be. I'm going to be selfish. Yeah, because I think at the start of the season, Chelsea were really hated on so much.
No, nobody hated you.
Yeah, with the
highlighted the number of
the players.
Yeah, let me land. With the overbloated squad, people were talking about. With the coach from Championship, people were talking about. With the issue with our owners and all those stuff. No. I don't think that Chelsea is even
beyond.
No. I am humble. I'm humble. So I feel that game actually exposed the levels which Enzo Maresca has actually drilled these guys. It might not have been a perfect game to watch because Brighton were on our neck the whole 90 minutes. So I feel like that resilience and that small chances of creating magic was just what helped Chelsea. And again, if you want to really look at it, the players are playing for themselves. It's not just a Cole Palmer show. So Nicolas Jackson, at least he tried. Had an assist. Sancho had an assist.
Hold on. Well, what do you mean it's not a Cole Palmer show?
It's not a Cole Palmer show. It was a collective team effort. If you really look at it well.
Okay.
Because all those goals, it was either from set piece or he was assisted. So that's why I mean that it was a team play. So he's taking the credit because he is clinical in front of goal. So you can't take that away from him.
Let me ask you a question, right? The 4 goals scored, right? Do you have any goals there that is a contender for team goals?
You mean team of the goal of the week or goal of the season?
Yes.
Or goal of the month?
Team-based goal. Do you have any contender there?
Well, for me, I feel like
moving on.
The one that Nicolas Jackson assisted him is a team.
Yeah,
is a team effort. You can't take that away from the team. It's a team effort, bro. What do you mean?
Like, there are a lot of people who can still miss that chance.
Exactly, but it was a team effort. It was not a solo goal.
Okay. It's okay. So, Man City, Newcastle. I knew Man City were not going to win that game.
So James is tough. But the game I enjoyed was Aston Villa Ipswich. Like that was really entertaining. Like it's like it was a fair result. You can see like Ipswich like are really brave.
I told you guys that that's my team. Because of their style of play. They are not. No, it's not like that. It's the way they play. They are not afraid to still implement their style, regardless of the outcome.
Yeah,
they stick to it, and that's what I'm.
And their first 3 games were very tough.
Yeah,
against Liverpool.
Definitely, we're gonna see them pick up points.
Yep, certainly.
I think those guys look.
So now back to my favorite segment. I want you to kick a player out of your team. Not the player you kicked out the last time.
Okay. No, I won't. I know the player you kick out.
Not the player you kicked out the last time. Yeah. But before that, I want to ask you, right? There's this brewing noise around Chelsea's squad. Between who is better? Jackson and Nkunku.
Jackson or Nkunku?
No, let Baka answer that.
I don't know, like different positions.
Wait. Who is the one that is shutting Obi Mike up now?
Jackson.
It's Jackson.
It's Jackson, right? There's I think it's both. Because I remember there was a goal that Jackson scored out of the Blues. The one that I'm not sure it was the game before this one.
Yeah,
the one
side
they,
boot.
the one they
but
gave
that
to
was good
him,
finishing.
and he moved in between.
Yeah.
Yes.
Against West Ham.
Against
Yes.
West Ham. Yeah, that goal. So yeah, he's the one to watch out for. So kick somebody out.
Okay, for me, the person I would rather kick out of the team currently now, would be Noni Madueke. Yeah. For now,
It's just him as an attacking target that he's selfish.
No. The thing
It's
is,
Noni and him. I wanted to compare. Who is better?
for me, I feel like Noni should be kicked out. Why?
Madueke or Jackson? Who is better?
Well, I think I would pick between Madueke and Jackson.
Who is better?
Technicality.
I don't care.
I don't even know why it's something to think about.
I would take Noni.
He's all right.
But for me, kicking him out of the team would be like the reason I'm.
You cannot bring him in now.
No, fact is, for the past 2 games, Noni has not really come up to par anymore. I don't know what's happening, but he's still a good player that I'm really looking forward to seeing.
Yeah, there's a
blow
lot
up.
of games.
There are a lot of games, but for now, since you said for this week,
Yeah,
I'm kicking him.
So who are
him
you
out.
drafting into your team?
From another team?
Yes.
Well, I think should I? No. Can I reverse?
No.
Because there's one player that
we knew
that has caught my attention, and we really wanted to sign him over the summer.
Yeah, I always wanted to sign everybody over.
That's John Duran of
John Duran.
John Duran of Aston Villa. I would like to have him on my team because of that outside the box threat. If he's just a perfect striker for that.
Yeah, but Cole Palmer also has outside the box.
He does, but I think John Duran has more power. Because have you seen the goals he's coming home as a super sub to score? It's usually fantastic goals.
Okay, what about you, Baka? Kick somebody out of your team?
On my team?
Yes, not the person you kicked out the last time, because we still remember who you kicked out.
Why can't I just kick out all those guys that don't even have anything in the team? Like all this kid and Tierney. Tierney is still an Arsenal player. Yeah, so I can kick him out.
Okay, good news.
Even though he's already out.
Good news is he's training again. It's back and he's training again. So who are you drafting into your team?
Oh,
but I think you should kick out a player that has been in the team, not someone that is not in the team.
Now. Is that what you're telling us, that some people are not trading? That he's trading now. He's trading with us.
So who are you drafting into the team?
Well, I'm drafting. Maybe Watkins.
Only.
We need a striker. Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I think the last time I kicked out, I can't remember if it was Martinelli or Gabriel Jesus. So the ones I kicked out.
Yeah, it was Gabriel Jesus.
I can't kick him out twice, right?
Yep.
So this week, who am I kicking out? I'm sorry, but Martinelli got to go.
Martinelli?
Got to go.
Why?
Martinelli, the last 2 games he has tried.
He has tried. Even the last game, he
even
did
the
well.
City game.
This is how you know if your player is an average player now.
Yeah.
You look forward to the games in which they performed.
Yeah, but because this season he has not shown up, then the last 2 games at least he does something that was.
Before his last 2 games, his goal, his assist, the last 2 games, his first assist was his first assist. Do you know in how many months?
Yeah. But it happens now.
He got a goal.
Even Rashford too was going through the same kind of.
Rashford is done. No offense. You probably need to change your coach. So I'm kicking out Martinelli out of the team.
So why are you bringing in?
Watkins?
No, yeah, Baka already chose Watkins.
Is it
someone else? Sorry, sir.
I'm kicking Watkins out. Kicking Watkins. I'm kicking Martinelli out. Bringing in Watkins.
Okay, that's fair.
So from the next segment, the rules are different. You're gonna kick somebody out from your team. You're gonna draft somebody from the bottom 5 teams.
Bottom 5 teams.
Bottom 5 teams.
Wow, into your team.
Some of I don't know their names,
but probably exciting to watch.
Yeah.
Right. So anyways, that is done, right? So now let's talk about there's been a lot of voodoo, juju,
Dark
dark
arts.
arts.
Okay.
And now, as funny as it may sound, they said that Arsenal has been reported for
Dark arts.
game
Time
manship
wasting, right?
and dark arts. And I find that funny because just as soon as everybody realized that Arsenal, they are no longer pushovers. You can no longer say they don't have a spine. Even with 10 men, they are not losing. Yes, you say it's in games match. So let's talk about games match.
Right.
We have people, we have teams, and I'm not trying to be a crybaby or a sore loser, but we have teams being aided by the 12th man on the pitch. Half the time.
True.
Are you saying me knowing how to manage the game is gamesmanship? We have inconsistency in officiating across the board. Another person kicks the ball, it's a red card. Another person kicks it, oh, you let it be. You let it be. Another person fouls somebody, you let it be. For another person, you send them off. That is the real dark arts. Refereeing in the Premier League, that's the real dark arts. You expect VAR to intervene in some decisions on the pitch. They don't. They didn't even check the Bruno red card.
At all.
They didn't even check
There was no review.
They didn't even check it at all.
Take care of yourself there.
So you talk about dark. I see Man City fans saying that the Arsenal's first goal against them should be cancelled. That they were.
But they accept their defense now. I saw them defending.
That this guy their captain was out of position, and then
Really? So who was the person that was in
I'm
Martinelli?
laughing. I'm like, did they forget that they subbed before that? That it was the guy that came on that was talking to Kyle Walker that didn't make him go back on time.
Oh, Kovacic.
Because they subbed. So if you have time to sub, and the guy that was subbed in had enough time to give the coach, this is what the coach has said, and the referee, you want them to wait. That's gamesmanship, right? They said that when Doku kicked the ball away, and they said Saka was on the floor. When Trossard was red carded, right? Bernardo was on the floor, still waiting. So what? Then let's make it
so many inconsistencies.
Let's make it make sense. I would think that he will at least check the Bruno Fernandes red card.
Right.
I want Man U to suffer, but I want people to suffer justly. Let them suffer because of what they brought upon themselves. The whole Eredivisie team that they are trying to assemble with the manager. Right. So, and then we still don't know what will become of the 115 charges.
Yeah, that one will take time.
That one is going to take time. But for me, if you want to really look at who are the masters of these dark arts as well, you need to watch the games where Man City players overcrowd referees.
Yeah, they're the only team that does that.
Wanting them to quickly.
Yeah, and if you notice that psychologically, when players swarm around maybe referees, there is a tendency that he's going to give out a card in favor of them.
Yeah, but some referees.
But I mean, I think that's the problem with football fans. Maybe because Man City don't have that kind of established fan base or something, so they get scot-free for a lot of things.
No, because right now we are back in the era. Okay. This is what Manchester United used to do before.
Because you see, like the time that Liverpool were challenging Man City, you find out like a lot of fans didn't want Liverpool to win. I can never understand why. Now Arsenal maybe trying to challenge Man City. A lot of teams don't want Arsenal to win.
No,
I can never understand why.
Don't say that. There are a lot of teams that now really, really want Arsenal to win.
No, I've not found it.
No, I can tell you,
bro. Go online.
Go online. No.
I'm telling you.
I don't know what
you see. Man U fans want Man City to win. Liverpool fans want Man City to win.
Me, I want Arsenal to win.
That's you. I found something which I thought was funny. I'm going to call you turn your back. No origin. I'm going to call a team with a funny nickname, and then you tell me what
team is it.
Oh my God. Okay.
So we beat Liverpool FC. They are currently 10th on the table.
We beat Liverpool. That's with Nottingham, right?
Nottingham for them. Wow, never guess that.
We are sticking to the plan.
Sticking to the plan.
Manchester United.
Sticking to the plan.
Sticking to the plan.
Wow.
Manchester United.
Anytime, I don't know how Eric does it. It's the nonchalance for me. It's the the guy is as
That's the
flippant
dumbest.
as
That's the
anything
dumbest
else. We stick
statement you ever
tomorrow
make
is
as a
another
coach.
day. We stick to the plan. We'll go again.
Okay.
Dark Arts FC.
Manchester City.
Dark Arts. Dark Arts is Arsenal.
No, I thought you said. Oh, okay. I get it.
We miss Rodri.
You miss Rodri.
Rodri.
That's City.
That's City.
Arsenal 2.0.
Arsenal 2.0. Oh, Fulham. Yes.
How?
Because of the Smith Road, Iwobi, all these guys. Yeah.
Aye.
Huh?
Aye.
Aye. Which accent is aye again?
Which one is that?
Newcastle.
That is aye.
How did that not come about?
We drew to Ipswich.
No. Ipswich, that's Aston Villa.
Mary ball.
Yeah.
Kopama FC.
Chelsea, of course.
Mate.
Mate is sports.
LGBT.
LGBT.
Aston Villa?
Brighton. Yeah.
Nice, we are 11th.
Huh?
Nice, we are 11th.
Nice. 11th now on the table.
No, they are not 11th on the table. I'm just saying. Nice, we are 11th. That's their nickname.
Nice, we're 11th.
Mm.
Crystal Palace.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
They have a B in their
Bournemouth?
Oh, Brentford.
Slot ball.
And a slot. Liverpool.
Liverpool.
Anyways, that was fun. Let's stick to the plan.
Which plan is that?
That's fun though.
Anyways, unless you have parting words or whatever you want to raise, my session is done.
Yep.
Thank you very much for staying with us. And like we all I like to say, don't take anything personal. We're just here to have fun. It's just pure banter.
Right.
If the stone eat you, collect. They can rub body. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
And stick to the plan.
Peace out.